name is Isabel Cantrell, and today we're going to be talking about the very controversial topic of, do you need an ID to go and vote? Before starting this assignment, just off the bat, I would have said yes. I mean, how else am I supposed to prove who I am when I go and vote without my ID? But having to prove my opinion today with some, backed up factual evidence, I got to use the source, Why Does Voter ID Matter, by votersidauthority.com to support my argument today. So we're going to go over 3 different topics. The first one is you need your ID to vote to protect elections' integrities. And then it helps to ensure that only American citizens are voting. And then it also ensures consistency at our polling booths throughout the country. So to get started with the first topic, if you want to protect the integrity of our election, that's probably the #1 way to do that. I mean, if we all just start showing up at voting booths and we don't have our IDs, how are we supposed to know who we are? We could all go around the entire country voting multiple times in different states, different areas. Like, it's just not fair. We need to have that identity proof, and it will allow for any questions that may arise after our elections are over. I remember in 2020, a lot of people feeling that the election was rigged when Joe Biden won, but ensuring that you are who you are when you go and vote kind of helps ease the minds of those who feel that way. And to go to our next topic, to ensure that only American citizens vote. So I know immigration laws are a very big topic right now in our country, and despite on how you feel, whether you support what's going on or whether you don't, I think we can all agree that it is fair that you should be an American citizen to vote in our country, whether that means you were born here or you passed the test to get your citizenship. I think it's pretty fair that you should, be here to vote. And to go on to our third topic, it will ensure consistency at all of our polling locations across the country. So I specifically have about 7 siblings altogether, and 2 bonus sisters. So if I just started going around all of our polling locations and voting for each one of my siblings, because I don't have to prove who I am, that's not, really consistent. How are you going to know the accuracy of how my 30-year-old brother feels and my 28-year-old sister feels if I'm going and vote for them? Or if my little brother's pretending to be my older brother and voting for him? It's not very consistent if you can just pretend to be somebody and go vote for them. So these are the 3 main topics of the article that I related to as to why we should have our IDs when we vote in elections.